All right, let's dive in. Today, we're building the strategic blueprint for what it takes to win in food and beverage in 2026. We're going to break down how culture, tech, and taste are all smashing together to write a completely new playbook for growth. Let's get started. So let's just start with this question, because it's really the core of everything. For any F&B brand that wants to grow, it's not just about crossing borders anymore. It's about being cross-flavored. It's about taking cultural trends, new tech, and what consumers want and blending it all into something fresh. This is the new era of global growth.
You can think of the current market as this deliciously chaotic strategy buffet. Over here, you've got deep cultural traditions. Over there, you have cutting-edge AI. And right in the middle, you have the constantly changing tastes of consumers all over the world. The brands that are going to win in 2026, they're the ones who can confidently plate their next big play from this buffet, maybe with a little side of spicy innovation.
Okay, so the first huge shift we need to talk about is this idea of food as therapy. This is a big one, and it's being driven entirely by consumers. The whole concept is that food is no longer just fuel, or even just for pleasure. It's a genuine form of self-care. We're talking about a world where what you eat has a direct line to how you feel, both in your body and your mind.
And if you need one number to prove this isn't just a fad, here it is. A whopping 59% of consumers now directly connect their gut health to their overall wellness. Think about that. That's not a niche group anymore. That is mainstream thinking, and it's what's driving this incredible demand for fermented products like kimchi and kombucha.
And you can see how all these wellness trends are connected. It starts with this gut health hub, which naturally leads people to the plant power pivot. Then, from there, consumers are looking for stress relief staples, turning to things like Korean adaptogens for a bit of calm. And it all wraps up in this idea of smart indulgence, finding comfort in foods that are not only delicious, but also functional, like gochujang-flavored snacks or classic dumplings. For years, it felt like the only thing anyone talked about was protein, right? Gotta get your protein in. Well, that's changing in a big way. By 2026, fiber is predicted to be the top trend. People are valuing it because it keeps you full and, you guessed it, it supports that all-important gut health. And this pivot is putting ingredients like beans and fermented soy right back in the spotlight. Okay, so that brings us to our second massive revolution, AI as your co-pilot. Look, AI isn't some sci-fi thing on the horizon anymore. It's an absolutely essential tool for navigating this new landscape. The real trick, though, is balancing the incredible speed and power of AI with earning and keeping your customers' trust when it comes to their privacy. And don't underestimate just how big this shift is. A staggering 75% of executive strategies will be powered by AI in 2026. We're talking about the whole shebang here, from predicting the next hit flavor combination to creating personalized e-commerce experiences, all the way to drastically cutting down on food waste. AI is basically becoming the new operating system for the industry. So what does that actually look like? Let's run through a few quick examples. First up, you've got Starbucks Deep Brew. It doesn't just look at what you've ordered before, it's smart enough to check the weather or the time of day to suggest the perfect drink for you right now. It's a simple but super effective way to create that loyalty loop. Next up, we have Salad Stop's Lulu AI. This is all about personalizing health at a massive scale. It can instantly build a custom salad bowl that hits all of your specific dietary needs, making healthy eating so much easier and, of course, guiding you to come back again and again. And for our final example, check out Notco's Giuseppe AI. This thing is a real game changer. It can literally reformulate and recreate plant-based recipes on the fly, adapting to a huge range of preferences, vegan, low-carb, you name it. Its products are basically evolving in real time. Okay, this next one is probably my favorite example because it's just this perfect blend of ancient tradition and futuristic tech. It's called Wickham, and it's an AI developed in Korea specifically to analyze kimchi. Yep, you heard that right. It standardizes the fermentation process to make sure every single batch has consistent quality and those amazing probiotic benefits. It's how you take a cultural treasure and get it ready for the global wellness market. All right, our third and final revolution is all about the customer's journey. We're talking about a strategy called OMO, that's online merge offline. The whole idea here is to fuse the incredible energy and discovery of the digital world with the tangible, real-world experiences of physical retail. So what exactly is OMO? It's actually pretty simple. It's all about creating one single, unified path for your customer. Maybe that journey starts with a viral video on TikTok, leads to an order on a mobile app, and ends with a quick pickup at a physical store. The key is that it all feels like one cohesive, frictionless experience. Need a real-world example? The Dalgona coffee craze is absolutely perfect. It all started with discovery. That whipped coffee trend just exploded on TikTok, right? That digital hype then converted into real-world sales, driving actual people into coffee shops and pop-ups to try it. And finally, it was amplified, becoming such a phenomenon that it was featured at a global expo. You see, it completes the cycle from phone screen to physical experience. And believe me, the commercial impact here is enormous. I mean, this data shows that TikTok is now responsible for driving a staggering 55% of restaurant visits. That is just huge. This isn't just a fun trend, it's a powerful economic engine. It's so significant that governments are taking notice, like the Seoul government literally signing a deal with TikTok to help their small and medium-sized businesses grow. So let's pull all of this together. We've walked through the three big revolutions: food as therapy, AI as your co-pilot, and these seamless OMO journeys. Now, let's combine it all into an actionable playbook that turns these strategies into real loyalty and, of course, revenue. Here are the three crucial metrics you need to be tracking. First, social conversion. You've got to know how your online presence, especially on a platform like TikTok, is driving real-world visits. Second, e-commerce efficiency. If you leverage AI for personalization, you should be looking for a potential 20% lift in your conversions. And third, customer lifetime value. Implementing smooth OMO journeys can boost your average order value by around 30%. These are real, impactful numbers. Ultimately, when you boil it all down, the core takeaway from this entire explainer is a simple formula. Success in 2026 comes from blending the empathy of culture, the precision of data, and the magic of customer delight. That combination is what builds lasting loyalty and drives revenue. So the blueprint is right here. It's this powerful combination of wellness, artificial intelligence, and seamless omni-channel experiences. The only question left is the one for you. What will you plate for 2026?